Hey guys, I ran across a video by a guy named Knarb Makes on YouTube, and he was using those EVA craft foam pads that you get from like Walmart and what have you to try and make battle mats. And I figured I'd give it a try, and so here's what we got. I'm working on a Sculpfun S9 laser. That's the newer one they've got out. So your settings may be a little different. These are basically the settings that I came up with experimenting on mine. So just took the image. You guys know where this is from, I'm sure. Or you can, you can find it. You can use whatever image you want for a terrain tile. Basically, you're looking for as much contrast as you can get between the black and the white. And then you treat it as an image file. There's my settings. So we'll go over here and take a look. This is the foam I'm talking about. This comes, I got mine from Walmart. I looked it up online, looked up the company and verified these are EVA sheets. It's EVA foam, so, you definitely want to have ventilation and what have you when you're cutting these. So anyway, so here's what I did. I ran these at a couple of different settings just to test and see what they would come out as. I got my notes scribbled down here. So this is 10,000 millimeters per minute at 100% power. Again, this is on a Sculpfun S9. This is 5,000 millimeters a minute at 100 power. And this is 2,500 millimeters a minute at 100% power. And you can see this one kind of cut all the way through. In fact, it completely separated the foam. So it's probably not the setting you're going to want to use. Now, what I found with this 10,000, if we look down here, see it ate quite a ways through the foam. Even at 10,000 millimeters a minute, at 5,000 millimeters a minute, it killed even more of the foam. So I decided to go ahead and start playing with the power instead. So I set these all back to 10,000 millimeters a minute, and this is at 80% power, 70% power, 60% power. You still got a little bit of burn through, and at 50% power is, I think, right about the spot where you don't get any more burn through, but the impression is not as deep. So it depends on what you're going to do with these. I think if I'm going to put these on some kind of backer, 80% power would probably be okay. I'm not losing a lot of detail, maybe 70%. I will put a link to his video in the description. He's putting them on the backs of those 12 by 12 sticky floor tiles. And so I think with that, probably around the 70% mark, maybe the 80% mark at 10,000 millimeters per minute ought to do it and give you some decent enough detail. So I'm going to give this a shot. Now it says for a 12 by 12 tile, it's at 10,000 at 80% is about an hour and a half. So we'll see what it takes to actually do one of these and what it looks like when we're all done. But there it is. That's the numbers I kind of came up with just playing with it on my own. If we look at the backs, you can see at the 100% power, it was really kind of burning through. When you get up into the other ones, it's not. That's just dust and what have you from where it was touching the board. But none of that is burned through. So we'll see how it goes. But I just figured I'd share it with you. Like I say, I'll put a link to the original video down in the description, and you guys can kind of go check that out as well. All right, bye.